All right, so thank you so much, Steve and Deb, for jumping on with me and just kind of, talking through the experience that you had. And so, I'll kind of just start with one of the, basic questions that I have. When you think back of like your whole experience, because you both bought and sold, what was maybe one thing you didn't realize would matter as much as it really did matter?
Having you as our agent with buying a new house.
Awesome. So,
We were told by the builder's agent that we didn't need to have one, that she would take care of it. And after talking to you, we realized that it would be a good idea. And after going through the experience, it was a great idea
yeah.
because it would have been not very, wouldn't have been as good of an experience without you. That's 100% true.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that. But now, during that, was there a turning point in the process somewhere where maybe things just kind of started to make sense, or maybe it felt easier or less stressful, during it?
I think for me, just once we saw you start to advocate for us with the builder, that took a lot of stress off of our plates, knowing that you were watching out for us so that we didn't have to catch all the things that we might not necessarily be aware of.
Okay.
100%. Yes.
Yeah. So, how did your expectations going in, when you started floating the idea of selling and buying, how did your expectations going in compare to the reality once you were actually in it?
Um, I would say that our expectations were because we've bought and sold houses before, and we've had some good experiences and some ones that weren't so good. This one was probably the best. We were expecting just the normal, realtor interface with us. Okay, for example, to go pick out the different things for the new house and to find a rental in between and stuff, that usually falls on just us. You were there and helped us. I mean, you made the experience a heck of a lot more less stressful on us, and that was a major help to us going through it.
Okay. Now, if you could sum up maybe the most valuable part of your experience in just a few words, what do you think that would be and why?
Um,
I think the most valuable piece, again, for me, and I know this is going to kind of sound similar to what I already said, but the fact that you advocated for us, and I felt like you became much more than just our quote unquote realtor. You became our friend, our advocate. You were great at understanding the building process since we were having a new build done. Um, so the overall, you were just our advocate for the whole thing, not just the sale of our house.
right. And the buying of it. Yes.
Yeah. So for anyone that's maybe like you or maybe in a similar need of, selling or buying that you were in, what would you tell them based on your experience in working together? What would you say to a person that's kind of in the similar type situation?
To find a realtor like you that is an advocate, that is upfront, personal, will respond to your questions, will walk you through situations with clarity, and tell them the good and the bad about things, and not hold back and not just be a salesman, but it is to, like Deb said, advocate for us for the best results going forward, on the entire process. It was that good. It was very good.
And someone who's plugged into the community because you also became a referral source for us for other things as well, which was helpful.
Yeah, very cool.
Awesome. Well, thank y'all so much for taking the time. I know you just got off of work and stuff, for doing this for me, and I just appreciate you both. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We appreciate you.